Hi guys, and welcome back to my 50 Christmas Crafts in 50 Days series for 2019. I'm Sarah, and I'll be showing you a different Christmas craft each and every day for the next 50 days, and I hope you'll be back for all of them because we'll be having a lot of fun this year. Today, I'll be making these coastal Christmas ornaments and Starfish Christmas tree. These are simple, adorable, and so easy to make. I will include the supply list in the description below. If you like what you see here, please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button below. If you know anyone that would like this video or my channel, please share this link because every view and every subscriber really helps enable me to keep creating videos for you. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I share all my latest projects as well as some of the things we have going on in our life and in our home. I've also started a Facebook group for anyone out there who enjoys crafting and would like to share their projects with others. You can also visit my blog where I post a lot of things you won't see here. Again, those links will be included in the description below. Alright, now let's get started. Hi guys, it's Sarah. Today we are going to make some coastal Christmas ornaments and decorations if you're going to be having a beach themed Christmas. So you may be wondering what I'm doing with these small sharpened dowels. They're just short skewers, I don't know what you would call them, and this egg carton. Well, in making the ornaments and drying them, you don't want them to touch anything. So this is the setup I'm going to be using whenever I make ornaments for the most part throughout the Christmas season. And what I'm going to do is just flip this empty egg carton over. And then I'm going to take some of these short skewers and just poke them in. And what this is going to do is just create a drying rack for our ornaments. Alright, there we go. And that's all we have to do with that. Just poke some of these short skewers into the egg carton. We have a drying rack already at our disposal. Alright, now let's go ahead and move on to the next step. And I picked up this set of plastic Christmas ornaments, and these are plastic ones. I'll be using mostly plastic throughout my series. If I tell you they're glass, then that's the only time they'll be glass. But I picked these up after Christmas last year. They were regularly $9.99. I got them like 70% off, I think, so it was a really good bargain. It was a set of 12, I think. How many was in here? Yeah, set of 12. And so yeah, I do a lot of my shopping for the next season after Christmas when I get things on clearance. But you can pick up these small ornaments at Dollar Tree. You can pick them up at bulk at any of your craft stores. They're not hard to find this time of year. Right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is just pop the top right out of this. Alright, now for this project what I'm using is one of my plastic ornaments, and I have already pulled the cap off of it. A makeup sponge, which you can buy a pack of 28 of these for $1 at the Dollar Tree, so I like using these. And some of the Martha Stewart Seaglass paint, and this color is actually called Beach Glass. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're just going to be folding our sponge so we don't really have any crisp edges along the outside of it. We don't want those edges to show up on our ornament. And then we're just going to take it and start dabbing all along the ornament. And the reason we use the sponge is so we don't have any brush marks, and it has a real natural finish, just like Seaglass would when we're all done. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cover the ornament, and when I'm done with this one, while this is drying, I'm going to go in with a couple more, and this one is Sweet Pea, and then this one is Blue Calico, and these are all Seaglass paints by Martha Stewart. I'm just going to put them on the drying rack to dry, and then we're going to check them and see how we like the finish, if it's frosted enough for us, or if we need to add a second coat.
lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
All right, now that the paint is dry on our ornament, what I'm going to do is I am just going to use some of this jute that I have, and I'm going to wrap it around a couple times the top of the ornament. I'm going to tie it off into a square knot. All right, and then we are just going to add a couple little embellishments onto our ornament hanging down, just to give it a little bit more of that nautical beachy feel. All right, and for instance, this shell, I'm going to get down a little bit to some good clean jute here that's not unraveled. And I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue into the back of the shell and glue the jute right in there. Whoa! That hot glue had a mind of its own there. We're going to have to clean that up a bit. Right, and then we will just find another embellishment we would like on here to hang down, and then this ornament, once we put the cap on it, will be done. Now I have some starfish. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby, and what we're going to do is we're going to just stack them so that they make a Christmas tree shape. And we want to start with the largest ones and move our way up. Turning the starfish as we go, we want to kind of lay out our tree shape. So that we're going from the largest to the smallest as we move on up. All right, and once you kind of have it figured out what order you want them all to go in, now we're going to start with the largest, and I'm just going to take my hot glue gun, and I'm going to, on the top of the peaks here on the armor, going to place hot glue. And then I'm going to lay my starfish, the next one, right on top of that, so that we have the branches offset. And this is not going to be perfect because these starfish are not completely star-shaped. Their arms go off a little bit in different directions, which is fine. It's a natural product we're using here. This little guy doesn't even have his fifth little knob sticking up there. And we're just going to place this right on top. Give the hot glue a chance to set. And we're just going to keep moving on up. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and pull this one back off. I just feel that these three were a little too much the same size, and it wasn't actually building the cone I wanted for the tree. So I'm just going to go ahead with this next one now. And we're just going to add the glue back on here. Now that we have the basic shape of the tree made, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with some of my perfect pearls, and this is an interference blue, so it's a very light color. And I'm going to add just a little bit of shimmer to our tree here. I'm just going to go ahead and brush this on. I'm going to go around the whole tree, making sure that we have the interference blue on there. And this is going to look so pretty when it's done. Alright, here is our starfish tree, and I have it all coated in the interference blue. It's ready for the next step. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the bathroom, and I'm just going to give this a coat of hairspray just to hold that mica powder into place. Alright, now that this is all dry and I don't have to worry about the mica coming off, I'm going to take some 3D fabric paint, and what I'm going to do, because this holds its texture, is I'm going to use it to add some little pearls and decorations onto our tree. And I have it in the pink to offset the blue and the white, and it has a pearl sheen to it, so it's adding a real beautiful texture to it. And I'm just going to go around, add a few little dots, and wherever I think maybe I need just a little embellishment. Right, and I'm going to continue around the tree adding my little pearl ornaments, and then once those are dry, we're going to go ahead and add the topper. Alright, now that all of our little pearl ornaments are dry, what we're going to do is go ahead and top off the tree. And to do that, I am simply going to use a small scallop shell, and we're just going to hot glue it right into the top here. And I don't want to overdo the hot glue. I want it to not show from the front. Just going to stick that right in there. Then add a little bit more right to the back if needed. Right, and there is our tree. I think it turned out just adorable, our little starfish tree. All right, now here are finished coastal Christmas decorations. I have my starfish Christmas tree there with all of its little pearly decorations on it and the little scallop shell for the topper. And then moving on up, we have our tumbled beach glass ornaments, complete with their little embellishments, just to give them a little glitz, glamour, and beachy feel. I absolutely love the way all these came out, and I hope you guys did too. I will see you tomorrow for another 50 Christmas crafts in 50 days. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye. If you liked this video, please be sure to hit that like button as well as share it with friends who may also enjoy it. If you like my channel, hit that subscribe button, and when the notification bell pops up, be sure you hit that as well so you never miss a video. And, as always, have a great day and stay crafty.